The guitar in the garbage. I work at a famous dive bar in Nashville, Tennessee. Every Tuesday night is open mic, and for 3 years, a guy named Old Ben would show up. He looked like a drifter. Dusty boots, a patched up denim jacket, and a guitar case held together with duct tape. He wasn't loud or flashy. When he played, the younger Instagram singers would talk over him, laughing at his raspy voice and his beat-up instrument. One night, a group of wealthy tourists started throwing napkins at him, telling him to leave the stage for someone with actual talent. Ben didn't say a word. He just packed up his guitar, walked to the alley behind the bar, and threw the instrument into the dumpster. I went out to stop him, but he was already gone. I couldn't let that guitar sit in the trash. I pulled it out and brought it to a local luthier to see if it could be fixed. When the shop owner saw it, he turned pale. He carefully looked inside the sound hole and found a faded signature. To Ben, keep the fire burning, Johnny Cash. It turned out Old Ben was actually Benjamin Hayes, a legendary songwriter from the 70s who had written 3 of the biggest country hits in history before walking away from fame to care for his sick wife. He hadn't been playing for money or fame. He was playing because it was the only thing that kept him connected to his late wife's memory. And those kids had treated him like trash. I spent 6 months looking for him. I finally found him in a tiny cabin outside of town. I handed him back his restored guitar. He teared up and said, "I thought the music died when she did." I convinced him to come back to the bar one last time. This time, I didn't put him on the open mic list. I called a friend who manages a major country star. When Ben walked on stage, the room was packed with industry legends who had grown up on his lyrics. The tourists who mocked him were silenced as the entire room stood up in a standing ovation before he even played a note. He played one song, the one he wrote for his wife, and there wasn't a dry eye in Nashville. Legacy isn't about being famous. It's about the soul you leave behind in your work. Respect your elders. They've written the songs you're still trying to learn.